No. We're not Wade. We don't have a Raw GM.
We don't have a network. We're on YouTube. Put the phone down. You heard the man. Time to hang up. The Wrestling Revolution. And we don't approve of anonymous GMs or networks. We do approve of is a two-time Revolutionary Award-winning show. Your host of the most, J.R. Judy Wade Skaggs. We're back on the Wrestling Revolution, YouTube's #1 wrestling talk show. And guys, we have a lot to talk about this week on Wrestling Revolution. Wade, it's been a long time since we've talked.
It has been a long time. I had a baby in that time.
Really?
By myself.
Well, we'll save that for a different talk show. Okay. Not the Wrestling Revolution. Because this Wrestling Revolution, wait, I think the best place to start would be with the biggest Royal Rumble in history. The 40-man Royal Rumble. And at the end of the night, you already know. The winner of the 40-man Royal Rumble going to the third tier of a main event at WrestleMania.
Fourth, according to Michael Cole.
You want to announce the winner?
It is Alberto Del Rio.
And you already know that. Alberto Del Rio goes to WrestleMania. But Wade, we were that close to Santino Marella winning the Royal Rumble and going on to WrestleMania 27.
That's right. For those 2 seconds, I thought, oh my God, is Santino going to do this? And then I thought, wait a minute, that's retarded.
And big news from the Rumble, Randy Orton knocked out, or cost the title by CM Punk. John Cena thrown out of the Rumble by the one and the only. Wade just dropped his phone. Go ahead and take that up real quick. I'll talk.
Oh no, what's in here?
Sorry. Is that a baby?
Hey.
It's Wade's baby. Anyway, CM Punk, like I said, threw out Randy Orton, or cost him title. Miz throws out John Cena. The new Nexus dominates the Royal Rumble for most part. And how about the returns of Big Sexy Kevin Nash and the six-time, whatever, world champion Booker T, who both get done pretty quick in the Rumble.
Yeah. But we saw the Spinner-Rooney and, the bookend and the whatever you want to call it.
And a big stare-off with Kevin Nash in the Big Show, which leads people into a craze fest. Big Show and Nash at WrestleMania? Yeah, right. But that's not the only subject the internet would bring up in the next coming months. Booker T moves to SmackDown as a commentary.
Yeah.
Entertaining, for the most part.
Sure.
You don't like him, do you?
I love Booker T. What's wrong with you?
Just sure. It's not really.
I love him because he's black and I'm black, so I love him. Come on now.
Moving on from the Royal Rumble, the road to WrestleMania continued with the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Could the new Nexus dominate and send CM Punk to WrestleMania? In the Elimination Chamber, where the winner would face the WWE Champion at WrestleMania, the one and the only Super Cena, victorious.
Which, we all knew it was going to happen.
But I think the star of the night, he was a star of the night at the Royal Rumble, and again the star of the night at Elimination Chamber, John Morrison, scaling the dome of the chamber. John Morrison may be my favorite wrestler of all time. And speaking of the WWE Championship, we haven't even talked about the WWE Champion, The Miz.
That's right.
He put the WWE Championship on the line, Wade, against Jerry the King Lawler. And you have to admit, for a split second in that matchup, you And everybody else thought Jerry Lawler was going to walk away the WWE champion.
Maybe for about a picosecond, but,
Nonetheless, though, The Miz retains the WWE championship. And now we know the main event at WrestleMania. Well, one of them. The Miz defends the WWE championship against John Cena. But the other side of the coin was the SmackDown brand, Wade. We already knew Alberto Del Rio going to WrestleMania. But now here's a match you want to talk about. The SmackDown Elimination Chamber for the World's Heavyweight title. Edge recaptured the title from Dolph Ziggler, who was awarded the world title. I told you he'd be world champion for 10 minutes. But
it's recognized by WWE, so it counts.
It counts, damn it!
It counts.
It's still real to me, damn it! Anyway, with Dolph Ziggler now fired from SmackDown, The Big Show enters the chamber with an opportunity for the World Heavyweight title. And Wade, you as much as myself enjoyed that SmackDown Elimination Chamber matchup. You wanna?
That's right. It was a great Elimination Chamber matchup. The highlight of that matchup for me, as you know, was my idol, Mr. Drew McIntyre, the Chosen One. He showed some amazing ability. I'm telling you. He was doing so great. He was beating up on people left and right, but eliminated after not very long in the ring. Oh well. Basically, so the last two competitors in the Elimination Chamber, Rey Mysterio and the champion Edge. And when it all came down to it, Edge speared Rey Mysterio out of the air and picked up the 1-2-3 to retain the title.
For the first time in 5 years, a world champion retained the Elimination Chamber. But Edge's celebration was cut short by Alberto Del Rio, who made his presence felt as he locked on the cross-arm breaker to Edge. But his attack would be cut short, Wade.
That's right, because it was the return of Edge's former tag team partner and best friend, Captain Charisma, Christian.
And what we thought was a huge return was only just the beginning. We would see the debuts of videos for 2/21/11, Wade. And speaking of 2/21/11, you know Sting's coming to WWE?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Sting's coming to WWE.
Oh, I had no idea.
Black boots, long black jacket, rain.
Yeah.
Sting's coming.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Undertaker staying on the Sting's still coming. On 2/21/11, it's the return of the Phenom, the last outlaw. Seriously, come on, he doesn't need that nickname. He's the Undertaker. He's the Phenom. Anyway, the Phenom returns, only to be interrupted by another man. Another return, if you will.
That's right. The Game, Cerebral Assassin, Triple H comes, and they don't speak a word to each other. They stare at each other.
For 5 whole minutes.
Yes.
But the Game, the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings, upstages the Undertaker. And the road to WrestleMania became much more clear. When the Game returned, he would be the one to challenge the Undertaker for the streak. Which this past Monday, we found out, Wade, no holds barred. There must be a winner at WrestleMania. The Game versus the Undertaker. The Phenom versus the Cerebral Assassin. The King of Kings versus the Last Outlaw. How many nicknames do you guys need? Come on. Anyway, no holds barred at WrestleMania. We'll get to that in a little bit. We got WrestleMania coming up later. Another return. The lovely Trish Stratus came back.
Oh, yeah.
I coached for Tough Enough.
Woo.
And we heard that Trish Stratus will be on Monday's Raw.
That's right.
Going one-on-one with Wade's favorite diva.
Yeah, that's right. The most beautiful women in the whole universe. Vicky Guerrero.
And he said women because she counts as 2. She's so big.
Yes.
Vicky Guerrero fights for a job this coming Monday. Speaking of Monday, we need a quick second before this video ends. U.S. Championship on the line. Sheamus' career could end as well. He will face Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title. But wait, when we come back, we have an electrifying return. A shocking return. Because the guest host of WrestleMania returns when we come back on the Wrestling Revolution.